Alrighty, what is up everyone? Welcome back to some more Persona 5 Royale, and where I last left off, I did the whole thing with Shinya. I talked to Haru, hanged out with Haru, and I started doing Haru's thing. I also talked to Mishima for a little bit. But anyways, I started the whole thing with Haru, and now I've also been talking with Sojiro, or at least trying to rank up with Sojiro. It's only a little, but it helps now that you've learned the ropes. Are you helping out today? Ooh, helping out.
Well.
Okay, today we're gonna try brewing a cup of coffee from step 1. Just listen to what I tell you. These beans are Colombian, a medium fine city roast. Oh, and don't let the water boil too much. You're gonna be fine. I'll be here the whole time.
Yeah.
Not bad, though I guess anyone can do something as simple as just brewing it. Making a blend, on the other hand, is a different story. Mixing beans at random won't do you any good. That's because the acidity and the flavor profile all depends on the bean ratio. Pretty deep, huh? Tell me more. Oh, somebody's enthusiastic. If you're really that interested, feel free to try out whatever combinations you want to. Oh, but hands off the expensive beans, got it? Next up is the curry. There's something special about its flavor. The truth is, a scientific genius actually came up with the perfect spice combo to complement my coffee. Something about the quantification of taste. There's no formula for flavor, but it is pretty damn good. Anyhow, we don't make compromises when it comes to food service. Our stuff's gotta wow the customers. This is a tiny shop after all. Satisfaction is the only thing that keeps me going. You? Haven't I already told you I don't have the money? Look at this place. Do you see many customers in here? Oh, no need to hide it, Sakura-san. You must have saved plenty from your time working in the government. Aren't you taking care of that employee right there too, for nothing more than charity? I wish you'd show me the same kindness you show others. If you're not planning on buying anything, can you please leave? I'm expecting a phone call, so I don't have time to chat with you. I don't mind if you take the call in front of me. I can talk to your little friend here in the meantime. So, should we keep talking until your call comes in, or would that be too inconvenient for you? Well, looks like Sojiro's in trouble. What should I do? Oh, there's that social service call I was waiting for. They came around pretty often to make sure this guy's not getting in any trouble. Want me to introduce you? Oh, that's right. I have some business I need to take care of myself. I'll come back later.
Jeez.
Does he really have nothing better to do? I guess I should explain what's going on. He might try and drop by when I'm not around. That man is an old acquaintance of mine who's short on cash right now. Looks pretty friendly. Yeah? Don't let him fool you. It's all an act. I have to say, though, I'm surprised you were quick-witted enough to pull that stuff off. You really saved me back there. Thanks. I feel like my bond with Sojiro is growing deeper. I actually never was really able to complete Sojiro's thing in the main game because I didn't have enough kindness, I believe. Because I think you needed max kindness in order to do his thing. So, LeBlanc Curry allows you to make curry that slightly restores SP of all allies. Basics of LeBlanc curry. You can make curry on days when there are ingredients for curry in the refrigerator at LeBlanc. You will be unable to make curry during the day and after school when the cafe is open. Try cooking at night when the stove is free. Still, why don't you poke around into, or why do you poke around into other people's troubles? It's way easier to ignore them. I guess that's just the kind of person you are, though. Oh. It's that time already. I'd report him to the cops if he wasn't related to her. No, never mind that. Anyway, that's it for today. Go study or something after you close up. I can sense the compassion hidden beneath Sojiro's actions. I feel like my kindness is growing. Hey, little. Sorry about today. Didn't mean to get you wrapped up in my problems. I probably don't have to say it, but if that guy shows up while I'm out, just try to ignore him, okay? Just let him do his thing and get on with the job. Got it? Understood. Good. Whatever he says, just don't let it get to you. You're still under probation, so don't cause a scene, yeah? Alright, I'm trusting you on this. Later. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-bum, bum, ba-dum-bum. Oh yeah, there's one for today. So there's one for today, and then one for the 17th. And then I don't have to worry for a good little while. There haven't been many reruns of historical dramas recently, have there? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves had a hand in that. Many of those shows had noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, that may be seen as insensitive. Nezumi Kozo was one of the gentleman's thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the era. Now then, Monkey-kun.
Do you know the answer?
He was to be paraded through the city and punished in a very particular way. How was he punished? His head was put on display.
This is it. Very good.
That's right, one of the most severe punishments of the Edo period, in fact. Right before his execution, they did something to his appearance. They put light makeup and lipstick on him and made him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around town of a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens would have been satisfied if he had looked shabby. Wow, he got it right. No.
Nice going.
I wonder what will happen if those Phantom Thieves get arrested. These days, it won't just be their heads that will be put on display. People are having fun thinking about that, huh? I can't take this.
Hey.
What are we doing today? Any plans to meet up? I'll be on the roof for a bit more. Let me know if anything comes up. We just need to wait until the day of the announcement. I'll be taking care of this plant until then. Do you need something, little king? I came to see you.
Yeah.
Why, thank you. The vegetables the planters are doing well. I could show them to you if you'd like. Hang out with her. Soil is quite a mysterious thing. Within its gentle care, even a tiny seed can awaken, spread its roots, and grow up towards the sun. It's almost like a mother. Perhaps that aspect is why I find this place so comforting.
To be honest.
You know, I only started taking care of these planters because one of my teachers asked me to. I was hesitant at first, but I liked it so much that I kept them long past the original request. I started mixing my own fertilizer, adjusting soil ratios. Now I raise these plants in complete secret. But, Little Coon, I'm worried what the school might do if they found out about this. It'll be okay, I promise. You're so dependable. In that case, we can be partners in crime. Honestly, Little Coon, I really enjoyed the time we spent together. It's so different from how I feel when I'm around him. Oh, sorry, I meant my fiancé. That reminds me, though, I wanted to ask your advice about him. This whole arrangement began when my father first introduced us, around the winter of my second year in high school. I was told we were just meeting his friend for dinner, but then he said that friend was to be my fiancé. It was surprising, but I suppose I had always known I would someday be married off for political gain. So I accepted, and that was the start of our relationship. No relationship stuff happened, just to be clear. Anyway, I was never exactly fond of him to begin with, but now he has grown far worse. Recently, he's been suggesting we go on an early honeymoon together to celebrate our coming marriage. I can't even stand to look at him though, let alone spend any actual prolonged time together. So, what can I say to decline his offer? I don't want to go out with you. Right. I suppose it would be best to simply be clear about it. As you know, my father passed away before he could fulfill his promise to rescind the marriage proposal. So, any conversation about putting a halt to the marriage will have to come from me. To tell the truth, I've already mentioned it to my fiancé. But he refuses to listen to a single word I have to say. Apparently, he's even been telling the employees at Kumro Foods about the contract he made with my father. How the company would have to pay extreme reparations if it got called off for any reason. I just don't know how to handle this. I can postpone while I'm still in high school, but after that... Thinking about it now, it seems my father's death has turned out to be quite favorable for my fiancé. After all, he's now engaged to the majority shareholder of a massive company. I suppose in the end, all he really cares about is his own personal gain. But that's not what a relationship is supposed to be built on, and should be something more. Something like a love so intense that just seeing the other person makes your chest tighten up.
I'm not so sure.
Have you ever experienced that? Too many times to count? Really? Though I guess it makes sense for someone as handsome as you, Little Coon. But there's no spark like that with my fiancé. Spending time with him is almost like some kind of training.
Yes.
Still, any hardship I go through now will surely help the Phantom Thieves eventually. I'll get through this. I can sense an earnest resolve from Haru. Follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attacks does not down the enemy.
Alright.
Oh, it's getting late. I should probably get back to my gardening. Well, I think I'll be staying here for a little while longer.
Goodbye.
See you later. Sorry for the sudden call. You remember we talked about my fiancé? He won't stop asking me to spend the weekend with him. My excuse was that my friend was calling me, so here I am, away from him. Smart response. I've never done anything like that before. My heart was pounding. He's been getting more and more persistent. At this rate, I don't know how long I can play along, but hearing your voice calmed me down a bit. Thanks for listening to me. I'll let you go for now. See you later.
Ah, you're back.
Hmm? Hmm?
You got time right now?
Sojiro's guidance is extremely precise. I did just as he told me. I feel like my bond with Sojiro will grow stronger soon.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks for helping out.
Yo.
Hey, I've been waiting for you, little. You know what I'm getting at, right? We send the calling card on the 18th, then carry out the plan the next day. You're ready, aren't you? I've been ready. I guess I didn't even have to ask. You're reliable, but don't forget one thing. Let's have no regrets. This is our do or die situation. We don't have the option to fail.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright everyone, quiet down. I'm changing my lesson for today. Instead of a regular class, we'll be reviewing last week's materials. I suggest you listen carefully. But don't think you can slack off, okay? Absolutely won't allow it. No slacking off.
What do you want to
Free
do?
time, make infiltration tools.
Oh! Yeah!
Might as well have as many of these as possible until I finally make the permapick.
Hey!
That was great. We should thank Kawakami for this later.
Hey!
Darn it.
I just can't bring myself.
Welcome.
Oh my god. I can only buy one. Let's do that would actually be benefit. You know what? I'll hang out with On. Wait, it's Underground Mall. Well, I guess beforehand, I'm gonna check some stuff out.
What do you want?
Thank you for stopping in.
What would you like?
What would you like?
Awesome!
Can I talk? Can I talk?
Keep an umbrella handy in case of sudden rain. We certainly can't allow me to get wet. Alright, well, now that I'm done basically spending all of my money on practically everything here, except for there's one more place I don't think I've been to quite yet.
What would you like?
Someone else spoke of that as well.
Oh,
Hang out with her.
thanks.
Hey, there's something I want to talk to you about, little. It's Shio. Well, I went to visit her in the hospital. She said she was sorry for not telling me about Kamoshida, about all the things he was doing to her. But it was all my fault too. I didn't realize how much trouble she was in. I wasn't there for her, so I apologized as well. Isn't she? Shio really is a great girl. I'm glad I finally got to tell her everything I couldn't bring myself to say before.
Hey.
Remember how Kamoshida threatened to take Shio off the team if I didn't sleep with him? I had only agreed to it so that I wouldn't ruin Shio's dreams, but now that I think about it, he never would have put her on the bench and cost his team games. I seriously should have dared him to try and take her starting spot, but in the end, maybe I just didn't believe in her ability. Can't blame yourself.
Oh.
You think so? All of this happened because of how weak I am. That's why I believed Kamoshida's authority outweighed Shio's own ability to earn her starting spot. Little, do you remember the last time I talked to you like this? When I got that phone call from Kamoshida and cried. I felt so alone, scared even. But because you were there for me, I decided not to go. I was a little surprised at how pushy you were about it, but I see now you just wanted to help me. Thanks. I couldn't just ignore you. You're so kind, Little. Back then, people used to call me all sorts of names. Prissy bitch, Kamoshida's girl. I got tired of it pretty quickly. But to tell you the truth, someday I want to be able to take labels like that in stride.
Hey.
Hey, personas are the power of the heart, right? That means if my heart gets stronger, my persona will too. So, I want to strengthen my heart. And I want to use that strength to help the people around me. I hope we can save people from trouble just like we did when we changed Kamoshida's heart. Though honestly, I don't even know what strong is. But I'm going to find the answer, I promise. Let's find it together. Really?
Thanks.
Thanks, I feel like I'm a little stronger already. I guess that doesn't really count though, huh? Well, I'll be relying on you. Let's train together and make our hearts super strong. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Girl talk. If negotiation with a female shadow fails, you can try again.
Alright.
A strong heart.
Oh yeah.
How about this? I won't get any refills on fountain drinks. I mean, they're free, so not getting any would mean you have a strong heart. Is that not right?
Bye.
No, see you later. Oh hey, it's me. Thanks for listening to what I had to say earlier. Now I feel like I have a better idea of who I want to be. Also, I'm going to think of how I can strengthen my heart. If I think of anything, I'll let you know. I hope you'll join me again next time. Leave it to me. Yeah, I'm counting on you. You're such a nice guy. Oh, how about you help me come up with ways to train my heart? Just let me know when a really good idea hits you, okay? Bye! Are they still searching for the Phantom Thieves? This isn't even news anymore. I don't care about politics. Just arrest the Phantom Thieves already. We can't trust these incompetent politicians to do anything.
Ah, you're back.
You're back. Akechi. Are you free right now? Not much we can do for Sai-sun, but wait now. We're nearing the end of my tenure with the Phantom Thieves, aren't we? How does a trip to the jazz club sound? We could chat a
What do
little.
you want to do?
Okay. Why not, honestly?
You like it here?
I'm so happy that I'm here talking with you again. Isn't this jazz club nice? I like how not a lot of people really know this place. Or does that sound like I'm showing off?
Yes.
Ah, so there was a singer here today. It really is different hearing the real thing. Delicious. It's very well made.
Hey.
A long time ago, a girl from another class confessed her love for me. Oh, this isn't me bragging, by the way. At the time, the only thing on my mind was how exactly I was going to turn her down. I'm terrible, aren't I? I think so too. But I have something that I must do. I chatted with Akechi for a while.
I feel a bit different today.
We talked more than I was expecting. I suppose the atmosphere of this place does that. Even aimless chatting can help you to realize certain things. It wasn't a bad experience. It looks like spending time in the jazz club had an effect on Akechi's heart.
This is a nice change of pace.
Okay.
Alright.
Akechi's max SP increased by 20? What about my
I had fun
SP?
today.
Whatever. The time I spend with you is so meaningful. Oh, and there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Sorry, it looks like I have to get to work. Time flies when you have fun, doesn't it?
Goodbye.
See you next time. Yeesh. Popularity at an all-time low.
Hey!
Ah, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't we read something until you get there? Wow. Try imagining an invisible line.
Nice.
So you look at it from a bird's eye view to predict the ball's pathway.
Oh!
So you finish reading Expert Billiards. That book was filled with billiard know-hows, and the trick shot section got me pumped, especially the behind the back and jump shots.
Alright.
By learning about trick shots, your technical rank has been unlocked. If you successfully strike a trick shot, your technical rank will increase. Oh, when your technical rank increases, the damage you deal with technical hit during battle will also increase. If you increase your rank even higher, enemies will get knocked down as well. You can learn trick shots by reading books and using the proper gear. Trick shots require a certain degree of proficiency to succeed. Let's give it a try next time. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was efficient use of your time. Interesting. I actually didn't realize that was a thing. Then again, I guess I just never really bothered.
Today we're going over.
Alright, real quickly, because I should have it pulled up immediately. Now then, please open your textbooks. Today we will be learning about trigonometric functions, or whatever. Sine, cosine, and tangent is, this is where a lot of people aren't able to keep up. Why would you panic just from seeing a graph? I don't get it. Complicated formula gets condensed down to a single line. Isn't it simple and elegant? All of them have distinctive shapes that stimulate the imagination. Now then, monkey-san, take a look at this graph. Or these graphs, or whatever.
Give me an answer.
Do you know the name of this graph? Your hint is snails.
This is it.
Awkward.
Precisely.
That's correct. Don't you think it looks a bit like a snail's shell? There are many other graphs with amusing names. For example, a devil's curve is called that because it looks like a Chinese yo-yo called a diabolo. There's nothing particularly diabolical about it otherwise. Wow, really? Monkey-san seems pretty smart.
Nice
Thank you.
going.
Some people may think of math as an enemy like a devil, but there's research that suggests that people who excel at math have higher incomes. If you're shooting for a high salary, sometimes you need to be willing to fight demons. Honestly, I feel like fighting demons would be easier than trying to understand graphs like that. Oh. Hello.
Oh, Senpai!
Wow, I like how we both said oh. Anyways.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch?
Not at all.
Thank you. Alright, let's head to the roof. It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves?
Why do you ask?
Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai?
I have to take care of something.
Take care of something. I see.
Yeah. But don't worry about us. There isn't even a 1 in a million chance that my Phantom Thieves could ever lose.
I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather, could you promise me something? Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together.
I look forward to it.
I am too. I'm already beginning to look forward to it. So, please be careful out there. Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical training. Tomorrow. Is that too sudden? Maybe we should train the day after tomorrow then?
But that day's when...
Maybe another time.
I see. Oh, I haven't eaten yet! Come on, Senpai. You need to eat too. No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
God, she's so adorable, and I'm so sad that I actually can't go out with her in this run through. Oh, hey, you better not have forgotten about that persona you left here. Listen carefully, you must come today. Otherwise, you shall very well lose that persona. Well, hey, it's a good thing they actually did call me, because I would have 100% forgotten about that persona. Even though it would be rather upsetting if I did too.
Hey, inmate!
Shrek. God, you know, when time flies, you honestly, like, it's
You
the little
certain?
things that you forget about.
I'll take care of them. You want to release it?
Interesting. It basically increases magic by a whole lot. And skill.
Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out?
Alright, time's up. Check out the results of your Persona's training. Drain Curse. Interesting. Well then. Something I can look forward to as another way of increasing, I guess. Especially if I can get incense, and then do magic, and then max out magic. I mean, that's another way of doing it. There's multiple ways of doing it, I guess, but that's another way of doing it. Because there was a different method I was going to use to get 99 stats on personas, but that's a pretty good method as well, as long as I can get that early on.
Are you finished?
Which,
What?
the thing about, like, basically I just have to get access to the penal labor, and since I should have all of the personas that they want with each ability, so basically then all I would have to do is just bring it out, which would cost money, but, like, it wouldn't really matter because I would have plenty of money by then. So I want to go back.
It is time, inmate.
What did I do last time during the day? Oh yeah, I hanged out with Haru. Can't necessarily do that today. But I can up with Futaba and Takami. I'm already maxed with Shinya. I do need to check to see if there's new...
What's up?
Nope. I think this thing is only at nighttime, but it could be during the day too, now that I think about it. Whoops. I almost forgot that really wasn't a thing. There's not one there either. It's not really much for me to do during the daytime. You've gotta wait for, or we just gotta wait for our scheduled day now. Do you have some time? I wanna get cracking on that promise list I made.
Okay,
And let's form a
rehabilitation
battle
time.
plan. Step into my office, little.
Alright,
Okie dokie, let's get started on this promise list. The first one is go somewhere with lots of people. Ooh, I've got the perfect place. Akihabara Wars, Revenge of the Futaba. You're going to Akihabara? Be careful out there.
Hey,
Hey, did you see that tablet earlier? Whoever drew that picture was a real pro. Not as good as Inari, though. He's got a particularly pervy view on art. Whoa, what's going on? There's a super limited sale at the PC section. 3 terabytes for only 500 yen? What a steal. That's gonna sell out in seconds. Mayday, mayday, I'm trapped in the home appliance kingdom. The 3 terabyte war rages on outside. There are just so many people. I don't know if I can last much longer. The call cut out. Maybe I should go look for Futaba. There you are. I was about to come find you.
thanks.
No, thanks. I didn't think I was gonna see you until the end of time. But then I thought about you while I was wandering around the store, and bam! A wild little appeared. Good to see you again. So you're relieved. What an incredible coincidence. Me too. Hmm. What? Wait a tick. I just finished a promise. Go somewhere with lots of people.
Oh.
Well, am I awesome or what? It's all because of the 3 terabyte war though. Oh, and because you brought me here. I, Futaba Sakura, hereby thank thee. I can sense Futaba's innocent joy. Boom, boom,
All right.
boom, boom, boom. I don't know though. I panicked hard when I was soloing that dungeon. I think not being with you is kind of scary, little.
All right.
Alright then, I'm gonna add another goal to my list, being okay without you around. It might be a long quest line, but I'll finish it someday. Whew, I'm tired.
Okay, going home.
Come on, let's go home. Bum, bum. Hey, it's me. Thanks for your help today. So, I beat the go somewhere with lots of people goal. First try, too. Not bad. I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to beat being okay without you around, but at this pace, I'll clear it in no time, right? You will. Yeah, I'm getting pumped. I can handle a boss rush. Bring it on. Anyway, I guess the point is I gotta grind for now. Leveling up for big encounters, basic stuff. I'm gonna do a little research, see if there are any ways I can power up. This is all kind of exciting, Talk to you later.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the day. Once you send that calling card, there's no turning back. Make sure you finish preparations tonight. And on that note of things, actually, I'm going to... extra...
Oh, you want to do it?
Might as well.
Yes.
Alright, let's do it. Let me see your fighting spirit. Are you going to take anything? Take imported protein. Yeah. Imported protein, huh? You have one of those. How about it? Take it.
Now, let's
Well,
carry out
let's
our plan.
begin your workout.
Oh.
Wow, that's a good pace. Keep it up. Don't give up. Push past your limit. You were able to do more than before, but don't push yourself too much.
Going.
It seems you've gained some strength.
All right.
Your max HP increased by 6. Ooh, it looks like you gain results from that protein shake too.
All right.
Wow.
Well then.
Well, it's getting late. Why don't you get some sleep? Oh, was today the day? It kind of just snuck up on me. Are you alright? I know you want to see him every day. How can he be gone? I feel so sick. There were still so many things I wanted to talk to him about with him. Why can't he just stay forever? What am I supposed to do now? Man, you're a really serious case. But it seems like you aren't alone. He was pretty popular with the girls. Oh, they were talking about Maruki.
Ah,
Monkey-kun.
good morning.
Good morning.
I know this is last
Oh,
minute, but
okay.
if it's possible, could you come and see me during lunch today?
Sure.
Glad to hear it. I wanted to discuss something with you, since it'll be our last chance to do so here.
Oh, that's alright.
Yes, my time here at Shujin is coming to an end today. It's quite the sad affair. I do have a farewell speech to give the school at morning assembly, but I'd also like to speak with you individually. Considering the occasion, lunch is on me. I'll have something special waiting for you, so you look forward to that. Well, I'll see you later.
Dr. Mark, he's really leaving.
It's already been half a year, huh? That sure went by fast.
And finally, we would like Dr. Maruki to share a few last words with the student body. Well, Doctor, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. As the Vice Principal has mentioned, today marks the end of my tenure at Shujin Academy. Over the past several months, I've come to learn about all sorts of conflicts that you students have faced this year. Troubles with romance, with studies. In fact, some of you have financial issues that are awfully similar to my own. But before I leave here, I want to offer you a final piece of counseling. If your situation ever becomes too painful to endure, remember, it's okay for you to escape your problem. I don't want a single one of you to think that an unfair reality you've been forced into is the only one that you have to live. What I'm trying to say is, even if your life is full of worries, it's best for you not to obsess over them. Your existence in this world is an amazing miracle. You deserve to spend your days in happiness. I'll keep on rooting for all of you to have the best lives possible, even after I'm long gone. Ow. I guess things don't always pan out like you expect. Well, that's it. Thank you for having me here this year. Good luck to you all.
Dr. Maruki!
I wanted to thank him personally, but it may be best to hold off on that for a bit.
I doubt we could get a word in edgewise anyhow.
Thank you for coming here. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, I've brought the best lunch ever. These tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious about since I first came to the school. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but today is special. Not only that, I ordered the deluxe bowls for us.
Thank you.
I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat.
There are no words for how delicious this smells.
Ooh, this aroma's really triggered my appetite.
I actually like that special touch that they had fogs on the picture thing too.
Too bad I can't see anything now. I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale dishes like that really do taste incredible. I wish I could just get lost in this bliss forever. Well, now that we've finished our food, let's get down to business. First
Okay.
off, I have quite big news. My paper's done.
Congratulations.
I've mentioned this before, but still, this is truly thanks to you. Had you not shared your experience and insights with me, this paper never would have been completed. Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well.
How do you know that?
There's no need to be obtuse. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there?
It says, Interpreting Reality Through Cognitive Science and the Alteration of Reality via External Influence.
You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target, a reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets.
You really know your stuff?
Well, I did pour my heart and soul into this research for a number of years. To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April. When I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students, I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san were with you? Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you.
Why'd you keep quiet?
Well, I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that my hypothesis is correct. It was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, fresh from a mission. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assistance. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect my motives. But I think that's everything I kept from you. Does that change your opinion of me?
Well, we made a deal.
A deal, eh? Well, I'm awfully grateful you see it that way. And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my heart as you like. Thanks to you, I finally know what I need to do. I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society.
We all define justice differently.
Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the last time we'll see one another, still, thank you for everything up to this point.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Counselor, granting thee infinite power.
Wakefulness. Raises the SP recovered from mindfulness.
Alright. Alright.
You can now fuse Vahu Mana, or whatever, frick, Mana, whatever. Anyways, the most powerful persona of the Counselor, Arcana.
I'm going to follow the path that I believe in. I sincerely hope that one day, at the end of that path, I'll be able to aid you as well. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your affairs. Whoops. Looks like we're out of time. We'll meet again though, right?
I'm sure of it.
That's right. Hey.
Monkey-kun.
No, it's nothing. Best of luck to the both of us. See you around.
The fan site's on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers. The date of our plan, of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right? Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I'm certain we have reached our limit. We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school, alright? See you all at LeBlanc.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
I'm telling boss.
Huh?
Everyone here is a witness.
I was just joking.
We're supposed to be discussing where we should send the calling card.
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a prank, won't she?
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easily traced back to you. I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method. No matter what she asks, I'll tell her I don't know anything.
But Makoto, that's...
You're our leader, so this will be up to you. Should we leave the calling card to Makoto?
I'll trust her with it.
Is that really the only way?
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. Thank you for agreeing to this. I will need to step up my game as well to make up for it.
Very well then. We'll enter from in front of the courthouse. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yup, got it.
Same as always. Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Dismissed.
Hazy memory.
Okay.
Tomorrow's finally today. All that's left is to carry out the operation that Makoto outlined earlier.
Anyway.
Now, we just need to hand it over as long as we can get it to Nijima.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From the Phantom Thieves.
I found it in our mailbox.
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate them, right? In some kind of underground room, was it?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about this calling card. I expect things will calm down a little once this case is over. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs? Just the two of us.
Sis. I'm on your side. I won't let anyone do anything to you.
What an odd girl.
Do you need to make a call? I'll head up to my room then.
I'm sorry for calling so late. This is Nijima. There's something I need to inform you of. I received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves. It was addressed to me directly and... Stand by? And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. Yes, I understand. I'll remain on standby until further instructions. Please excuse me.
Okay.
Sorry for the wait, I believe it went well. Thanks, Mako-chan. It's all going according to plan then. So it has finally come to this. I actually feel somewhat nervous. Don't freak out so much that you screw up, alright? You're one to talk. I asked that you go easy on me. Well then, see you tomorrow. Hold on a sec. Crow, go over the operation again before you leave. Is it just as we discussed earlier? Is it not? This battle will decide our future. We must ensure we're fully prepared beforehand. Very well, our objective is stealing Sai-san's treasure. We will meet at the courthouse at approximately 6 p.m. Good. Want to give us one last word before we go, leader? Let's go all out. We'll be relying on you. What a wonderful, trusting relationship. I will do my best in this as well.
Right. We can't afford any mistakes, especially not this time. Tomorrow's a big day for us, so let's give it our all.
Well, actually, since we're at that 1 hour mark, I'm gonna save it here. And I hope you guys are still enjoying, and I shall see you all later.